Hello! Now in today's video we are going to be looking at this, and this is the Kaiweets KM601. Now what is a Kaiweets KM601? Well, as it says on the box, it is a smart digital multimeter. Now you might have seen I've started doing sort of series on this channel called Fix It Friday, and basically every so often on a Friday I'm going to put a video out where I'm attempting to fix something. I don't have much in the way of equipment, or indeed good equipment, so I'm going to gradually start building up my collection, and it's started with this, which has been very kindly sent to me by the people at Kaiweets. Now, I first saw this on Sean at Cablesmith's channel, and he's an electrician and he was using one of these, and I saw it and I was like, that is amazing, and it is perfect for fixing things on YouTube because it's got a great display on it, which we'll get to see in a moment. So yeah, this arrived the other day and I'm going to get it out of the box and we'll have a quick cursory play with it, test out a few of the functions and see how it works. So this retails at around about £40, which I think is a bargain really. I mean, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure what all these little settings are that it's got, but yeah, we'll see what happens and see how it goes. So yeah, let's see what a smart digital multimeter actually looks like. Yeah, I thought it just looked good because it's got such a gorgeous bright display, which will probably mean it will eat through batteries, but we'll see, we'll give it some time. Right, so what's in the box? Ooh! Now I'm a sucker for a carry case. I like something to have the case with it that keeps it nice and safe. So Kaiweets, good start. I mean, Kaiweets is an interesting name. He sounds like a naughty kid at school. Yeah, that Kaiweets, he's been up to no good. Oh wow, look at this. Nicely presented, I like that. So in here we've got the user manual, we've got the device itself and the probes and I think some batteries. So let's get this out and we'll peel that off. Feels good. Now also something interesting about this is it will tell you which sockets that the leads need to go in. So if you've got it wrong, it will actually flash and tell you that you've got it wrong. And these little indicators tell you which lead should be plugged into where, which I think is very cool. I like that. Okay, so that is the unit. It's got a torch on it as well, goodness me. Oh, and I see this is like a sort of rubberized phone case almost. It's a power button on the top. Oh yeah, there's the torch button on the side and the APO button. Okay, I think we have to get it out of this case to put the batteries in, which we will do. I mean, I've got fingerprints on the screen already. But yeah, it's like a very kind of chunky mobile phone in a case. It's all right. So let's have a little look what else is in the case. Okay, so this is a temperature probe, so it can measure temperature with this probey guy. That's handy. Get rid of the bag so it doesn't need to stay in a bag. And these are the test leads. Quite weighty. Yeah, these test leads are good quality. They're sort of a nice thick cable, so you can take the tips off, so you can have like a bit more tip exposed, or if you want you can just show the tip. And there on the other end, yeah, there's just sort of these little caps that go on the end of the test lead. Do I keep those? Do I keep it? Don't know. I don't know. And then we have got 6 AAA batteries. So I think I need to unscrew this and get the back cover off and pop the batteries in, and then we can power this up. Right, let's get it unscrewed and get some batteries in. And while I'm unscrewing this quickly, I just want to say thank you to all of those who joined the channel. It's very kind of you. Joining the channel just helps it grow, because I don't always get sent products for free. Quite often I have to pay for them out of my own pocket. And yeah, joining the channel from 99p a month can help me purchase things. Oh, hello. Oh look, it only takes 3 AAA batteries, so they've kindly sent you an extra set. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I also have to give a special shout out to David, who has joined at one of the highest tiers. Bless you, David. Thank you so much for your support, and for everyone else who supports the channel. And also, if you find this video helpful, there's a thanks button, and you can thank me via that button, or any of my other videos. It's quite cool. Right, there we go. Oh, it beeped. Oh, hello, look at that. Look at that display, that's lovely. So this does have a smart feature whereby it will, for certain things, I think it's voltage, continuity, and something else, it will automatically go into that mode. So that's quite helpful. And also it just seems to be giving me the temperature of the room, which seems about accurate because it's quite a warm day today. Right, okay, let's turn it off. There we go, and get it back in the case. Keep it protected. Lovely, right, okay, so let's hook up some test leads. Let's zoom down so you can see everything a little bit closer. Now, if I just put it together, will it automatically go into continuity mode? Yes, it will. That's pretty helpful. I've got a figure of 8 lead here that is powered on. Let's see if it can just know that I want to test the voltage. Well, of course, be very careful. There we go, I didn't need to switch modes. So I've gone from voltage, which is telling me got 234 volts coming out of that socket at just under 50 Hertz, which is about right. And then if I just want to test continuity, it's testing continuity. Amazing. I like that. There's just like no faffing. You can just switch from one thing to the other. Now this does have something else that I've not seen in a multimeter before, and you know the sort of, well, the voltage indicators, like I think electricians call them chicken sticks, and basically when you wave it near like some mains voltage, it beeps and lights up. You're not meant to use them as a surefire way of voltage running through the cables, but it just gives you a little bit of help. So I wonder if I put this mains voltage cable near the little sensor here, will it sense it? No, but I think that's because I'm in the auto mode and that is not part of the auto mode. So I think I need to change it to the NCV live mode. There we go, so we can switch between the modes. So I think the NCV live one is the one we need. There we go, so it's nowhere near the cable, and then when we bring it near the cable, so is the beep saying it's finding low voltage? Yeah, look, the green light and the beep is saying low voltage, but as we move closer, doing this isn't 100% foolproof way of knowing that there are live cables nearby, but it's quite handy to have that kind of feature within this unit. I want to try the temperature sensor, so if I switch through to there. Okay, so I've got to plug in the temperature sensor leads, and look, it's flashing to where they need to be. Well, it flashes briefly as to where the things need to be plugged in. So plug in red and black. And there we go, look, it's giving the temperature in Fahrenheit if you're weird, and Celsius if you're normal. So Yeah, I've got warm hands, it would seem. I'm quite impressed with that. I think having it on the automatic mode, and again it's telling me where to plug in the leads. It goes off so quickly. Yeah, that's quite smart. So I guess if I'm filming something and I want to test the continuity, I can. And then if I instantly want to go, oh, what's the voltage on that? I don't need to change anything. It will just automatically tell me. That is good. That is really cool. And I love how the display looks. It looks really bright. Right, let's have a little look at the torch. Oh yeah, I mean, that's not going to blind you. You can sort of see it on my face. But you know, if you're in a little dark hole, then it will help you. So yeah, that is a very, very brief overview of how this works. I mean, it'd be really cool if this was a touchscreen, so you could just press and switch between the modes. That would be quite awesome. But yeah, I genuinely love the way this looks. It's bright and it's smart. Yeah, so that smart mode measures voltage in AC or DC, continuity, and also resistance. So that is sort of like the main tests that I would be performing, especially when like testing out a circuit board or something like that. You have impressed me, Kaiweets. I'm looking forward to using this more on my Fix It Friday videos. So there you go. Please give this video a like if you've enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the channel if you like my content, and also maybe hit that bell notification so you know when the videos go live. I generally tend to post on Monday, Wednesday, and occasionally the Fix It Fridays on Friday. So, you know, I like to post on the regular, and I do a variety of videos. I don't just fix things, I do all kinds of stuff around the home and with lots of different products and bits and bobs. So my channel really is for everyone. So yeah, please subscribe. Yeah, I'm interested to see how this all pans out and works long term, and also how long the battery lasts. That'll be interesting to see. I mean, it does have auto power off, which is good, because I'm rubbish at remembering to turn stuff off. But yeah, it all feels and looks really quite nice, especially considering it's not that expensive. That is smart, much like the smart mode on this. Okay, well, that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But for now, it's game over.